Hello students, now we will discuss about the 5 marks in chapter 1, Introduction to Computers. There are 3 5 marks in this chapter, okay. The first one is basic components of a computer with a neat diagram. First statement is computer is a combination of hardware and software. Hardware is a physical component of a computer like motherboard. So what are all the physical components? That is called as the hardware. So physical parts, this is very important. Hardware na physical parts of a computer is called as the hardware, and you can give the example. Software is set of programs, okay. So whichever word I'm highlighting, that is the keyword you must write. So software na set of programs, hardware na physical parts. Both hardware and software together make the computer system to function. So we should have both hardware as well as the software. So every task given to the computer follows an input process output cycle, IPO cycle. So input, then it will be processed, then it will give us the output. This cycle is formed in the computer for each and every task, okay. So then this diagram you must write, you must draw this diagram. Yeah, if you are missing this diagram you will lose 1 mark, okay. So the diagram வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியம். Input unit, அப்புறம் அந்த data red கலரில் இருக்கிற line வந்து it is a data flow அர்த்தம். The blue color dotted lines எல்லாம் வந்து control flow pathன்னு அர்த்தம், control flow அர்த்தம், okay. So இங்க இருந்து first input should be given to the memory. மெமரியில இருந்து தான் திருப்பி எங்கே போகும்? It will be sent to the CPU. CPU box குள்ள தான் you have control unit, ALU, internal memory. So it is going into the CPU for processing. Then process பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் திருப்பி மெமரியில் ஸ்டோர் ஆகுது, okay. அப்புறம் இங்கேருந்து திருப்பி it is coming to the output unit. So if you know the concept, you can put the that is data flow as well as the control flow very easily. இப்போ control unit, you know the operations of control unit only controls all the operations or all the units of the computer system. அப்போ இங்கேருந்து எல்லா யூனிட்ஸ்க்கும் ஒரு dotted line போட்டோம், சரியா? You have to draw the dotted lines for all the units, okay. So it have 4 units we have. One is input unit, central processing unit, output unit and memory unit. Input unit now feed the data, processing unit is a process the data, output is used for display results, memory unit for storing the data, okay. And we have to say, already we discussed what is input, what is output, you know very well. CPU is a central processing unit, it is a major component, okay. That's very important, major component. It accepts a binary data process. This word is very important, okay. So data வாங்கி process பண்ணுது according to the instructions and provide the result, okay. And CPU has 3 major, again CPU வந்து CPU குள்ளார 3 major components இருக்கு. What are they? Arithmetic logic unit, that is ALU, control unit, memory unit. Inside the CPU have smallest unit. இங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உள்ள தெரியும் internal memory, that is called as a internal memory. அது இல்லாமல் வெளியில் இருக்குது. இது வந்து கம்ப்யூட்டர் சிஸ்டமோட யூனிட்ஸ், ஓகே. ஸோ டோன்ட் கெட் கன்ஃபியூஸ்ட் வித் தட். ஸோ arithmetic logic unit, control unit and memory unit, okay. So ALU now already you know what is the use of ALU, and control unit also you have studied in the 2 marks, and memory unit is a high speed memory which is present in the CPU. CPU குள்ளார இருக்கிற ஒரு high speed smallest memory, okay. Now coming to the memory unit of the computer system. That memory is classified as primary memory and secondary memory. Already you know primary memory na temporarily store the data and it is used for, it is a non-volatile. Primary memory is a volatile type of memory, and next example வந்து random access memory. Secondary memory வந்து non-volatile. In these words already you are learning for 2 marks, so you can write that also, okay. இதோட example hard disk, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, okay. Temporary, non-volatile, and then volatile type of memory, and secondary memory is non-volatile, it is a permanent, and example you have to give, that's all. Now coming to the next question. Explain inkjet printer, multimedia projector, barcode or QR code reader. The first one is the inkjet printers. It uses the color cartridges. Inkjet printers வந்து உங்களுக்கு it belongs to the non-impact printers, okay. So color cartridges which combine magenta, yellow, cyan inks to create the color tone. So இந்த 3 கலரால தான் color tone create ஆகுது, okay. And black cartridge, already you know the word monochrome means black and white, okay. It works by, how does it works means by spraying ionized ink. This point is very important, okay. So either it can print color or it can print black and white, black letters on the white paper. So how does it works means it sprays the ink on the sheet of the paper. This is a keyword, okay. And the speed வந்து 1 to 20 pages per minute. They use the technology of firing ink by heating it so that it explodes towards the paper in bubbles, or by using another concept which is called as the piezoelectricity. So already it is saying spraying the ionized ink. The ink வந்து எப்படி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த ink எப்படி அயனைஸ் ஆகுதுன்னா ஹீட் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஹீட் பண்ணும்போது that when it explodes, by heating it explodes. Explode ஆகி பேப்பரில் பபிள்ஸாக ஃபார்ம் ஆகுது. Okay, so we are getting the that smallest dot on the paper. So we are able to get the information, that is images printed on the paper. Okay, and or it uses piezoelectricity, in which electronic circuits are used inside the printers to spread the ink. Okay, so some circuit is used for spraying the ink at the jet speed. Thus that concept is called as the piezoelectricity. Next, multimedia projectors. It is used to produce a computer output on a big screen. Projection naale perusa kaamikkiradunu artham. So it is used for projecting the output on a big screen. It is used in the meeting hall or in the classroom. Barcode. Barcode is a pattern printed in lines of different thickness. This is very important point. Okay, so different thickness of lines is used for printing the information. So it scans the information on the barcode, transmit to the computer for further processing. The system gives fast and error-free entry. By manual human being, when we type the data, we may make mistake. ஆனால் barcode யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது எரரே வராது. ஸோ ஃபாஸ்ட்டாகவும் என்ட்ரி பண்ணலாம். Next one is a QR. QR means quick response code. It is your 2-dimension. Barcode வந்து single dimension. Your 2-dimension, more information can be stored and it is processed. Okay. Next, discuss the various generation of computer. 6 generation are there. Already we discussed what are the different things under this generation of computers. All the points you have to write. All the points are very important. Okay. Next one, other important detailed questions. Along with these 3 questions are given in the book back. I have also given 3 extra questions. This what is booting is very important questions which was asked in the previous years. So இது வந்து கண்டிப்பாக படிக்கணும். இந்த கொஸ்டினை கண்டிப்பாக படிச்சுக்கோங்க. So operating system is a basic software that makes the computer to work. When a computer is switched on, there is no information in the RAM. At the same time, in ROM, pre-written program called POST, that is power on self-test, will be executed first. Okay, so switch on பண்ணோன்னே RAMல எதுவுமே இருக்காது. ROM ஒரு சிப் இருக்குது. that is a read only memory. Information already it will be printed in RAM. ஏற்கனவே அதில் ரெக்கார்ட் ஆகிருக்கும். Okay, that pre-written program என்ன இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா POST, that is power on self-test program will be recorded in ROM chip. Okay, so when we switch on the system means it will check all the devices are working properly and ready to operate அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும். Okay, so that is the program which is used. That program is stored in the ROM chip. Okay, so when we switch on, this checking will be done. So that is called as the booting. Okay, then BIOS, this basic input output system gets executed. This is called as the booting. And a program called Bootstrap Loader. Okay, so Bootstrap Loader, this BIOS is also very important. Transfer OS from hard disk into the main memory. அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த செக்கிங்லாம் முடிஞ்சதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன ஆகும், this is another program which is used for transferring OS. ஹார்ட் டிஸ்கில் தான் நம்ம OS விண்டோஸ் இது எல்லாமே ஹார்ட் டிஸ்கில் தான் நம்ம வந்து இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணியிருப்போம். அதில் இருந்து மெயின் மெமரிக்கு ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் ஆகிடும். மெயின் மெமரின்றது ரேம்க்கு ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் ஆகிடும். ஓகே, so then we start the execution. So this process everything will be done. That is called as the booting. Booting வந்து it is divided into 2 types, warm booting, cold booting. Okay, so when the system starts from the initial state, now that is switching on. If you switch on the computer, it is called as the cold booting or hot booting. When we presses the power button, so power button, first time if you are pressing the power button, then it is called as the hot booting or cold booting. Okay, when the system restarts, so these are the keywords. In the point மட்டும் எழுதுனா கூட ஓகே, ஒன்றுமே தெரியாத பசங்க you can write at least these points. From the initial state and switched on is called as the cold booting. When it restart means it is called as the warm booting or soft booting. Okay, next some input devices. So 5 input devices I have given and you have to read 5 input devices. This may also be asked. Okay, keyboard உங்களுக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும். What is keyboard? Now it is like a typewriter. Many keys are there, alphabet keys, numeric keys, function keys, everything you can write. Okay, next one, mouse. Mouse is a pointing device. This is very important keyword. Mouse வந்து pointing device. move, and it is used to control the movement of the cursor. And you can that is different mouse actions: move, click, double click, right click, drag and drop, and it is used to select the icons, menus, command buttons, everything. These points you know very well, so you can, if they ask means, you can write on your own this mouse as well as the keyboard. And we have different types of mouse also. Next one is the trackball. It is trackball is upside down design of a mouse. Mainly it is used for gaming. And here ball வந்து மவுஸில் பால் வந்து கீழே இருக்கும். ஆனால் இங்கே it is a trackball. Mouse will be present on the upper side, and the device will be stationary. The user spins the ball in, so we are moving the ball in various directions to navigate the screen. Okay. Next, light pen. Light pen is a pointing device. So cursor is also a pointing device. This light pen is also a pointing device, like a pen, and it is connected to the monitor. Okay, so we can draw directly on the screen, and it does not give accurate result. Next one is a digital camera. You know very well, it is used for capture the images, and it uses CCD, charge coupled device. Okay. And next one, voice input device, is this microphone. It is used as a voice input. It captures voice data. Okay. And next one, write about some output devices. Laser printer, dot matrix. Laser printer is a non-impact. It mostly works with the similar technology used by the photocopiers. Instead of laser printer, you already are learning inkjet printer, that also you can write. Okay. Next, dot matrix, fixed number of pins or wires. So it is using a fixed number of pins or wires, and it can print one line of text at a time. Speed, you have to remember the speed, 32,550. CPS means character per second. Next one is the speakers. Speakers is a voice output, that is audio, it gives the audio. So the speech synthesizer software, that is very important. If you have this speech synthesizer software is used for synthesizing the speech, and where it is used, that you have to write. Okay. Multimedia projector, already you know. Next, plotter is an output device that is used to produce the graphical output. Okay. So at all the points I highlighted, that points you have to write. Okay, that is very important. So that's all about the first chapter. Thank you, students.